saying fuck this.
Is it live right now?
Yeah, our first
Huh.
words were F this. I'm so sorry.
Wow. That has got to be a record. Oh, man. The first word out of your mouth. That is a
Yes.
record for you. Good job.
Well, I was already talking
done.
until I turned it up. Is your mic on?
I don't know because my headphones aren't on.
Well, I don't know. We don't know. Here. Right here.
Jeez Louise. Come on, tech guy.
Hey. Are your headphones working now?
Yeah. Yeah.
F-bomb.
Okay.
Check.
Your mic. We gotta get your mic on.
Hello?
And pull it closer to you
Hello?
when you sit back. Just spin it right there. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can sit back and pull it. But yeah, we can definitely see you better over there. And this is the Blue Wall Podcast. What a night.
Right on
Oh.
time.
Yeah, right on time. Exactly right. Yeah. Yes.
Well, man, I was rushing to get here. I was out doing square dancing, like a square dance party. It was actually pretty nice. Potluck dinner, square dance party.
Uh-huh.
It was quite a cardio workout. I was sweating all over the place. I do want to get back in the gym sometime, though. Maybe just do some grappling.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, when are your grappling days?
Tuesdays, Thursdays, or Saturdays. Usually, definitely Saturday, probably. We usually do a stand-up day sometime in there.
So those are just grappling days?
Yeah, I guess.
What all do you
it's
do?
Not specifically. Like,
But there's the opportunity. What do you do? Like a little cardio workout and then some grappling?
well,
Hit
yeah, I
the
mean,
bags or something?
no, not on those. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have that. It's like conditioning stuff with bag work. It's the Combat Fit. Combat Fit. And
Now, I think I've said this,
and this is at Chillicothe Academy of Mixed Martial Arts.
I've probably said this at least 5 times to you. Like, I want to get back in the gym.
You're one of those guys now.
I've been one of those guys. This is my 5th time saying it. I've been one. At least I've been going to the gym, though, so that's...
Now you're saying it in front of everybody,
Yeah.
so...
I have to do it. We can get it on camera, I guess. I'm a decent grappler, so I don't really care. I'm
Yeah.
good.
You're
I'm-
like Gumby.
I'll break somebody's arm. I mean, I'm pretty good at grappling. I don't care.
You don't give a shit.
No.
So you have huge legs.
I've got long legs and I'm flexible. I
Hey.
can fucking take these legs in. Oh man.
Hey, it's one of those nights. Hey, can you speak closer into the mic? Or let me check you.
Check.
It's not on. You didn't turn it on.
Yeah. I hear myself. Oh wait, that's probably the echo.
Got an echo?
Hello? No?
Turn it.
No?
Yeah, it's on.
Are we on?
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're not plugged in. Hold on.
What about now?
No, I got it.
I just keep thinking of inappropriate things to say.
But anyway, I'm gonna get up there to the gym, man. Just do some grappling and some cardio. And I'm gonna try to continue to hit the gym and do like gym work too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, I'd like to be kind of a beast, I guess. I don't know.
Really deep?
I can't
Yeah.
find your cord. Can you, like, pull your
I'm gonna make a conscious effort to,
I got easy. Now let it down. Like, you can't
become a beast.
Okay.
Yeah, there you
Got
go.
you. You're going to become a beast?
Yeah.
There it is. It's right here. You're in there.
Check.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Check.
There you go. Now keep it,
It sounds
close
the same
to...
as it did before.
No.
But maybe you guys would just hear.
Goodness.
We need an audio guy.
Well, we just needed. We were just. It's
I
a.
don't know
It,
how
yeah.
this
we
works.
rushed
What
it.
were you doing? You had the camo?
We were at
Or the
Lancaster. We had a
Gamma?
grappling tournament. Yeah, we took some guys up there.
Any
And,
results? Anybody good up there?
There's always somebody
You got
good.
some good amateurs or good pros? What's going on?
Well, yeah. There's like pro fighters or amateur fighters that do it, and just people that just grapple. People do it for fun, and that's all they do. It's just for experience and stuff. It's no like black belt grapplers.
Yeah. Get some time in the
Pretty much.
ring, though.
But there are good grapplers that are MMA fighters, and you're in a cage, and you get that experience as well without having to worry about being punched in the face. For sure.
Do you think that UFC should do some type of city-to-city tournament? You know what I mean? Go to the toughest resident of New York or toughest resident of Chicago.
The what?
Like the UFC should have like little shows in each town and do like the toughest in town, then make all the toughest in town fight at the end of the year or something. Like American Idol almost, where they go to each town and be just like, hey man, do you think you're a good fighter? Well, here's your chance.
All the guys in that town, but they'd have
You gotta be the toughest in the town, and then everyone who is the toughest in the town goes and fights each other. So like, at the end of the season, the toughest of New York would be fighting the toughest of Dallas or whatever. That seems like a good television show to me. I should write that down and call whoever makes. I should call Dana.
Dana White.
Yeah, I should get a hold of Dana. I'm
Maybe
sure he's got an email address.
Oh, I had this.
Look, I'm putting it on my schedule. Call Dana
White. Yeah.
White.
I had this concept one time to travel town to town like that, and it was going to be called something like "Take Me to Your Leader" or "Show Me Your Master" or something like that. And you go to karate dojos across the country and challenge their top guy, their master or whatever, and basically use just a freestyle fighting against their karate.
Yeah, so you get these, you get gentlemen who work in like strip malls. They own, you know what I mean?
A karate dojo.
The karate dojo. Demos, breaking board demos.
Yeah.
Learn
And then
all your, yeah.
Yeah, there would have to be, he'd have to sign
Waiver.
a waiver and
Of course, everyone
have to
has
agree
to.
to it.
Yeah.
But it would be played out like, you just bust up in here and be like, like back in the old days, in the old Kung Fu movies. That's
how about like an 80s movie is what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
like that's how you used to prove that your school was the best. They would go and challenge
Into
the other
different
school.
Okay.
Yeah. And our wushu is better than your wushu.
That's monks, ain't it? Shaolin monks, wushu.
Is it? I don't know.
know.
It was a Jet Li movie. I know.
What?
He did wushu.
I
It was like that. Their schools would challenge each other.
don't think I've ever seen it.
That one, the Chinese Connection that Bruce Lee was in, they did that. That's how they would prove their schools better and try to prove their styles better.
You always remember the plots to every karate movie.
I remember the plots.
Yeah, you do. I can't remember a single plot. I've seen all the Bruce Lee movies. Wait, I think I remember the plot to Enter the Dragon. No, I just remember the mirror part.
Oh, the best martial arts scene in the world ever. One of the best.
I remember I don't like Chuck Norris because he fought Bruce Lee.
That was in a different movie, that was my favorite.
Was it Game of Death or
No,
what was it
that
called?
was Way of the Dragon. Or Return of the Dragon.
Is it the same
think it
one
was
where
Way
he
of the
fought
Dragon.
the basketball player?
Yes.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No, that was Game of Death.
Game of Death. Yeah.
That was the one he died before they finished, but they had parts of all those shots
Password
filmed.
in there, please.
Oh crap!
You know it?
Don't say it out loud. Whatever
I
you do.
know. It's super secret.
That was
I think
definitely
we did last time.
Okay, so that could be a TV show too.
Yeah, take me to show me your master, or take me to your master, or who's the master? I don't know what you'd call it, but the concept is this traveling across the country, challenging. You're challenging their top guys. You might get your ass kicked even, but that's what people might want to see.
Take me to your master. What's the other name of it?
Show me your leader.
Show me your
or
leader.
Something like that. Who's your leader? Who's your master?
Show me your boss.
Who's your master?
Yeah.
Yes.
You could go places and say that and get an answer.
Yeah. Oh, I have another kind of a TV show concept, reality style. It's called Trailer Park Kings or Trailer Park Hunters. And we're going to travel, and we're in search of trailer parks. Once you get, trailer parks are hidden, and then all of a sudden they, you don't notice them for a while, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, there's a whole trailer park there. But there's always, it's probably going to be called Trailer Park Kings because there's always a trailer park king. There's always the guy in the trailer park that has, the guy in the trailer park that has all the he's got the shit. He's the one that everybody's like, oh man, look, he's got the zero turn mower maybe, or he's got the 65 Camaro.
And he lives in a trailer park?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
probably like a low-level pot dealer.
He might be.
Are you talking about like Trailer Park Boys? Like kind of
well,
like it?
No. Well, not really, but we're gonna just go around and hunt down these, like just looking
Real?
for trailer parks,
Like
yeah.
real ones?
And then almost a guarantee in almost every trailer park, there's a rebel flag as a curtain in the window almost every time. And then I was also gonna do like talk to them about their cool inventions, like make them think like you know. The redneck inventions, like, oh sweet dude, I would never thought to put my steps off of my trailer out in my front yard to put my satellite on. You know, that's like, man, that's $1 million idea. We gotta market this, like recycling steps or you know some stupid shit like that
Okay. I'll go with it.
to make them think that but definitely there's the king. There's the king of the trailer park. We're just going to search those guys out. Maybe you know, just talk to them and see if they know they're the king of the park. Be like,
Who would you call to air that show? Netflix?
man, I don't know. I would just stream it.
Yeah.
And do all the acting yourself, or do everything yourself?
Yeah, I mean, we just need a
You're
few
gonna
guys
get a
there.
camera and go travel across the country and find trailer park kings?
Okay, well, no, I
don't
would
wanna
do it
do that.
locally first.
I'd probably be in the car.
I would do it
before
locally
slot.
first.
You just sell the ideal to a big company and they do it, and you just make the money. They pay for it and you just make a
Oh
percentage. or
shit! I
whatever.
just told him my idea then.
Well, then it's on record. I got
That's
it
right.
wrote down here. I'll
Yeah.
sign it at the right
Date it.
side. Sign it and date it.
We got video date right
Yeah.
now,
Exactly.
live. Do we have any viewers yet? I have no idea. I don't know.
Looks like at least one.
Really?
That's probably
Yeah.
us right there.
No, there's 2 on there, so.
Well,
I'm not watching it.
we have the Earth Gathering coming up April 26th at Yaktangi Park in Chillicothe, Ohio from 11 to 7 at the Pump House Gallery and Lawn.
What are some people that are going to be down there? Last time, did you go down last year?
Yes.
I went down last year. What do they
Yeah.
have? Honey. Like they have a bunch of local products.
Yeah, did we buy honey last
Yes, we
year?
did.
I
They have
thought
a
we
bunch
did.
of local products, and then like I seen one that was silverware that was turned into jewelry.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty neat. I'm thinking about taking. I got a pure silver fork and a bunch of sterling silver or silver plate. I'm gonna take it down there and see if they want to buy it
You could always make your girlfriend like comb.
out of the fork.
Hmm.
I don't know if she would use something that hard. She likes soft brushes.
Oh.
But there are to be no dogs inside the festival area. Alcohol and drugs are prohibited. Earth Gathering is a family-friendly and non-partisan event.
Aw, man. I can't go down and
Smoke crack.
no, talk about libertarians. That was close though.
Oh, you can't? Not there?
I'm not allowed to get a booth and
I
sell.
like the way they always put stuff like that, like drugs are prohibited. Like, oh, really? You know
Yeah.
what? Like, I thought it was a crack fest
Pull your mic a little closer.
You know why they say that though?
because it's hippies.
Because
Yeah.
because it's happened before. Yeah, exactly. They probably don't want people smoking anything
Yeah.
or
In Seattle, they used to have hemp fest, and it was all right if you smoked weed in public.
in
Just-
Seattle.
Yeah. So this was like at least 10 years ago.
It was all right then?
If during hemp fest, if you're in the park and you were smoking weed, it was perfectly fine.
That's how
As long as you didn't do it in front of children, you weren't allowed to be caught selling drugs, though.
that's
Oh,
how they
yeah.
tested it, and now it's legal there. Maybe. I don't know.
Is it legal in Yeah, it is
Yeah,
in
it is.
Washington, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I went there. It was one of the most boring trips ever.
But that is not what this is. Not this
I went down-
gathering.
they had some good music down there though. It was like a folky music, and then
They had the
There's a-
Gypsy Jug Band
they had-
last year.
I was
they had a bunch of
I
different acts.
liked the artwork. I didn't even know there was going to be that on inside the pump house. There was a lot of artwork.
Oh yeah,
I like
it's an
that
art
the
gallery.
most. Yeah, I had no idea.
You didn't know that?
No.
How long you lived in Chillicothe?
Well, I knew it was art. It said Pump House Art Gallery, and so, but I thought it was just like
That's just it's art.
no. I
Old
thought
Uncle,
it was,
it was Old Uncle Art. He owned the building.
It
His
looks
last name was
old.
Gallery, so it's Art Gallery.
yeah, Uncle Art's Gallery.
Yeah,
That's what I thought it was.
the Art Gallery Pump House. It's just named after Art Gallery.
If there's severe weather, it will be postponed to 4/27, the next day, Sunday. And then before that comes, we are actually going to have the person in charge of the Earth Gathering on the podcast.
When is that, next week or 2 weeks from now? She's gonna.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's going to have to be soon, right? Well, yeah. Well, sometime before then. If it's the week before, it doesn't matter. We're promoting it for her. But she actually started the Earth Gathering 15 years ago. Shelly Pocock. And
I wonder if I can listen. Pocock.
I've never heard her last name.
Inappropriate.
yeah, very
Inappropriate.
inappropriate. What the
I
hell?
can't stop it.
I wonder if I could get a booth down
What?
there and just sell all my old stuff like a yard sale.
Yeah,
you think
I
they would let me do that?
Yeah, you probably could.
'Cause I'm moving, so
You
I
could
need.
probably decorate it. Just get like a tablecloth, make it look kind of fancy.
I'm just gonna get a whole
light
booth
it
and
up
take all
everything.
my stuff down there that I want to sell. Comic books, whatever, anything I want that I don't want to move or that I would just like to get rid of and have money. Liquidate. I want to liquidate a lot of my assets. I wonder if I could do that down there. They probably wouldn't. I don't know. It's not really an art or a craft. Maybe you can only sell things like that.
Yeah, it's like handmade stuff. Well,
Yeah.
then what can we make?
You could always put. Do you have any fake dreads? You could put some fake dreads on, and then you could set up a booth.
Why?
You gotta make sure you're closer. Yeah,
Is this better?
Yeah, because
That mic's not
Um,
as good either.
yeah, it's not, and you don't have as stronger as a voice, and you're on the same line as me. I'm trying, but you have to get it. You have to get it up to halfway.
Oh, the fights are on. What fights?
Oh, what's up?
AC.
Our number one fan.
He probably just doesn't have anything better to do.
I'm glad.
AC. I think I might know who that is.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
I do.
I don't know. Do you?
What fights are
I
on?
do.
You're-
There's a Fight Night 38, Ultimate Fight Night 38 on Fox Sports 1
Nice.
that we don't
Nobody's
have.
going to be watching us.
No. Is that what's going on?
I guarantee it.
Or The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, no big deal.
Is
That's
this
all
the
right.
finale
Hey.
Walking Dead?
Some people have nothing better to do right now, so they could be tuning in. That's just the way it works.
Yeah.
Or later on, they can
We
tune
missed
in.
Jay Karaoke last week.
Yeah.
He didn't tune in. I
Which
don't
one?
know.
Is that the Canadian?
Is
don't
he?
know.
Oh, is he from Canada?
I think he plays like he's a DJ mixer, so he plays like an hour and a half of him DJing.
He's probably got some sweet beats.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up some Skillix songs and tell him to play them.
That was an awesome pronunciation of.
Is that what it is? Skillix.
No, it's not. It sounds
What
like-
is it?
Sounds like my mother just pronounced
Skillet? Is it Skillet?
Skrillex.
Skrillex?
Yeah, Skrillex.
Yeah.
It sounds like my dad or my mom said it. Listen to that Skrillex.
Skrillex.
Sounds like a blender.
I just don't like dubstep very
That
much,
is-
but
he
that's
is
all
your
right.
guys'
Hey, a lot of
number
other
one
people
fan.
do.
Well, do we need it? We'll give an update on. Okay, we need to. We need to say what we need some people to do. We need some people to send us some music if
Oh,
they
if you had
want
any
their
bands?
music played, right?
People don't want to hear that.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that.
Maybe we need music for breaks.
I know
You
that's
know
what
I
I'm
mean?
saying.
At least like 3-minute break sometime, because sometimes you gotta use the bathroom.
Uh,
Hour and 15
Right.
minutes in, like, hey, I gotta go.
and then sometimes we might just want to be like a little longer.
Yeah,
Might just be flowing.
yeah, I guess.
I
I guess there's local bands.
Yeah,
you got to
you
be
know what?
proactive, man. You got to go find them.
just okay.
Find
Maybe
a local band.
I just need somebody with
There's
okay.
a ton of them.
You could hire a local.
Who's that kid that works at Schlegel's and then started working at Bub's? Shelly said he's really good at music, but he's really
Oh,
shy.
Zach. He plays the piano.
But she said he could like does loop music like like you do with your phone or whatever like that, and he's really good at it.
Oh, really?
Maybe I would be able to talk him into our song, like something
Oh,
for
really?
our
You want
song.
Zach to do it? That's Zach too.
Zach 2, yeah, Zach 2.
You
We can
guys do have a
have-
solid number one fan, though.
So we need to
Yeah.
have
Is he in Project Badass?
probably. If I think it is.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I'm your guy's only fan. Yeah, that's true. Appreciate it. We're supposed to get some things to give away, aren't we?
Oh yeah, that's what I think we.
We need to do some contests.
And that, yeah, we'll have contests, and then we can get local businesses to sponsor some kind of just small giveaway item and they can get advertisement through that. You know what I mean? They'll be shouting their business out,
Yeah.
and it gives our fans a chance to win. Which I know somebody has a really good chance right now.
Nah, man. If you just advertise that you're giving something away for free,
Yeah, if people
people
will
come.
watch.
Yeah, that's
What are
just.
you guys gonna give away?
What do you got? What do you work at the dock? What do they have? What would they give away? A little
Probably a gift card.
I mean, it'd be like, yeah, the docks, you know, like a $20 gift card. You think? You think they would do that?
They might, maybe.
I mean, and then you know, what I mean, they're gonna get advertisement through us. Somebody's gonna come in and spend that plus some probably there.
Maybe.
Even a $10 one, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
That'd be easier.
Do
to
a
get.
weird number. Do like
$7.99.
$13.97.
Yeah.
Go see what you. Bring me back the best deal for $13.97.
Yes. What like yeah, that's going out to eat or having a drink or something for people. What else would people want to do? What would they want?
I'll try to get a movie or two.
Yeah, that might be like a movie pass
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, yeah.
Can I enter?
No,
No,
Why
no.
not?
because you work here. You work here. You're on the
Technically,
clock right now.
I do not work here.
You're in the studio. You were not introduced as a special guest. You're just a regular. You're staff.
Whatever.
So we're not allowed to enter.
So I
Is that-
can't win any
so-
movie tickets.
Is that the police?
The
Yeah, that's
police or
outside.
something.
Man, you got to soundproof this studio, man.
Hey, that's a window
He's
right
been
there.
talking about doing that actually.
I've been pretty serious.
You get a lot of calls out here to the apartments. You see a lot of cops over there.
No.
No.
No, not really.
Uh-uh.
I've seen more ambulances than cops. Like
More
Yeah.
ambulance than cops.
yeah, basically yeah, like
Maybe it's
you know,
an older
stuff like that.
population.
Well, no, I know it's not, but no, not really a lot of
No,
cops
it's
around
not
here.
a lot of dock wings.
$20.
Mhm.
That's a decent gift card. $20.
Yeah, but would
you know
they?
who they are? Tony. Bunny.
What? I don't know them.
Sign me up.
Oh, you don't?
Michael Wilburn and Tony Corniers.
Kornheiser.
Kornheiser.
I like
All right.
Kaiser.
This guy's playing comic relief over there.
Do I need to focus that? I don't
No, I can see it.
It seemed blurry to me.
I don't know. Yeah, that's all right.
Do I need glasses? You think?
Yeah, probably.
Like seriously.
Have you been hitting the head a lot?
No, I don't get hit a lot. I mean, maybe more than an average person, but
Overconfident much? I don't get hit at all, man.
That's
No.
what he told me a long time ago too. Like, no, I don't get hit that often. I usually move out the way.
I kind of like really I do like I mean I've been hit, but
I've been hit a lot, I think.
I've got a good
I've
defense.
been knocked clean out, so that's getting hit pretty good.
I always feel like having a defensive. I want to have a defensive offense. So I'm want to attack, but I'm first thinking of what waiting for them to attack back. I guess.
You ever been
You know,
knocked clean out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not in a. Yeah, I have in my life. Yeah.
In a fight?
Well, wasn't a fight. I got knocked clean the fuck out. Cheap shot.
Ah.
I was just telling her about it the other day. I was in a bar and like somebody just blindsided me And
What'd you do to him?
I don't even know who it was or what I did to anybody.
Oh, you don't remember anything about that? Or
And-
no one told you anything?
Yeah, it was like nobody saw who did it. Is what I couldn't understand.
Well, ain't nothing to understand. They just was not telling. Like,
Apparently not. It's probably who. Like, anyways, this guy just clocked me, and I remember like just next thing I know, I'm on the floor, and then I see somebody and I grab him, and I'm like, wait, this probably isn't the guy, but I probably got knocked out for a second there. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I like dropped, like a flash.
I got knocked smooth out. That was horrible.
Did
I
you?
don't know. I don't remember much about
In a
it.
fight?
Yeah.
Where?
My last fight I had.
Where?
Got kicked in the jaw.
Oh,
down
that's
in Kentucky.
right.
Yeah.
I don't think I was there, man. I think I missed that one.
That sucked.
Yeah,
I
you-
never should have been trying to stand up with
You
that
fought
dude.
the black kid,
Yeah.
Marcus something or something.
that's
Yeah,
right.
he was pretty beastie.
Yeah. He did well. He's a class
But I
act.
still don't think I was there.
You probably
um,
seen video of it because I know PJ had video of it,
Yeah, I think.
and I think they ran it on YouTube for a while.
Did they?
Yeah, I think it was on the beginning of like a promo for their show. Me getting knocked clean out.
Yeah.
So I know people. I know you might have seen it at least in that way.
That's a topic I want to talk about sometime
What?
on something. Is how, like, you're getting injured in a fight, and then they're supposed to have insurance, but somehow I don't know anybody that's ever had luck with getting their medical bills paid for, ever.
Yeah.
I just got a over $1,000 bill the other day that I thought was taken care of, like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
from a broken hand. And it's just ridiculous. Like,
Yeah, I ended up paying a lot of mine too.
yeah, like that's what that's supposed to be covered. Like, it
Yeah.
just ticks me
Well,
off.
you just gotta read the fine print. It probably just says covered up to $7,000 or covered up to
Well, I know I wasn't over that.
$4,500, and then the promoter is supposed to pay, if that's in the contract, because you do sign a contract usually whenever you fight, saying like the promoter's only responsible for so much.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that, but I know I'm going to start putting something.
And,
Down there in
absolutely.
the
like,
contract
Hey man,
and
if
be like,
you gotta let them know. Like, if I
sorry.
get knocked out, what's going on? How much does your insurance cover? And if it doesn't cover up to like 60,000, because if you get injured seriously,
Yeah.
you crack a face bone, man, you gotta get that reconstructive surgery, like put everything back in place. I mean, that's expensive work.
Yeah.
So you just gotta make sure you got good insurance. You gotta ask them about it, talk to them about it.
No doubt. Yeah.
Don't you sign a contract before you fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that, you never think about that. You just think that I always, the insurance you think is,
Is there?
it covers you. Like,
Yeah,
it's
well,
like,
don't.
yeah, you can't assume that. You need to know. So, yeah, so we
I
need,
don't know. You can look into that, I guess.
we need people to ask questions on Facebook, like with, what they want to talk about, or we need some topics, we can research it and have a good discussion on stuff.
What did you post about?
We're the Tesla coil that we're going to
Oh
talk
yeah,
about.
you're supposed to have a thing prepared about what's going on with the Tesla coil.
I was supposed to have what prepared?
Dang.
Yeah,
A thing. All right.
yeah. You said we was going
All
to
right.
debate the
Oh,
Tesla.
You know what? I did. I have the thing ready. Marlena,
What?
tell him the thing.
the thing,
What do you mean? What thing? What?
Just tell him.
Is this why you wanted me to come on?
Tesla coil. So some people think Tesla was just kind of a. See, I don't think Tesla was a fraud, but I think he believed things that couldn't really happen, and he told people with such enthusiasm that they gave him money to do these things, and some of the things he couldn't do, but he did. Like, some of his claims that were outrageous at the time came true. Like, what did he invented? Like wireless control, like wire control, like
Yeah.
wireless controlled bombs. You know what I mean?
Wireless
Anything.
controlled electricity.
Yeah.
Wireless electricity
And
at the time.
what else? He had a lot of other
Free energy.
inventions. all
What was
like
the other one?
DC energy, I think.
The Death Ray.
Not AC.
Yes, he had the gamma death ray, the
Tesla
death ray,
Ray. Yeah.
for sure.
But anyway,
And, those.
you was supposed to look that stuff up, didn't you?
Oh
Post
no,
some
okay.
stuff
I
about it?
posted the thing on Facebook, and all right. Excuse me. What? I was thinking that water was involved with the Tesla coil. That's all.
Water.
I thought it had something to do with water running under it, like the pyramids.
No.
Okay, see, I was completely off. I thought that's how the it was just how the pyramids are. They had the water,
Yes.
and they're making like a Tesla type coil.
Google Earth finds woman trapped on desert
Fake.
island
It
for
was
7
fake.
years.
It was a
Yeah,
fake
everyone
story.
said it was fake.
Didn't I tell you? Yeah,
You did
like
tell me,
Hey, you
yeah.
know what? That
It
could
was
be real.
intriguing, though. It was totally intriguing when I was reading
That could
it,
be
I
real,
was-
though. Yeah, I mean, that could really happen. If you were trapped somewhere in the forest or anywhere, you could just spell out something like that.
what made it believable slightly was just kind of some of the details they thought of going into about
Kept talking
how
about-
difficult it was to kill a lamb that was just already trapped, or whatever it was, a sheep, a goat that was already trapped.
Killed it with a seashell or something.
Yeah, it was hard, like a rock,
Tried to
like
choke it out. She couldn't choke it.
yeah, tried to choke it, and that didn't work. But it was a good story, a good read. But I was like, I got part way through, and I'm just like, man, I don't know. It just seems a little too. It was just too much like a story.
I liked it.
But it was good. Yeah, I mean, as a story, it was
I
good.
like to
But
read gay stories like
I
that.
wish it was real.
I like the one I read about the dog saving the baby.
Was it real?
I don't think so.
Okay, so who do you think that somebody had Tesla killed?
Yeah, man, he probably borrowed some money from somebody and couldn't pay him back. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna make magic," and then they're like, "All right, take 150,000. Let's see what you can do." And he takes it, and he tries real hard, but never gets it. And then they were just like, "Hey, we need that 150,000 back," and he's like, "Well, I can't give it to you." So then he goes on the run. It'd make a great movie.
Wasn't he just working for the government though? Like before?
I don't know. I know he made wireless missiles for England and the guy. No, it might have been America. I don't know who it was for, but he like demonstrated a wireless missile like you could control, and he like he scoffed at it. He's like, "That's nothing, dude." And I mean that was
What?
like,
They laughed at it?
Yeah.
Why would they laugh at a wireless missile
I don't know, man.
that you could
They
control
they
and
thought
steer?
it was they thought it was silly or something.
No, they acted like they thought it was silly, and they stole his crap, and then they killed him, and then they had that's when wireless missiles came out. Is that right?
I don't know. Why are you trying to check facts with me with Tesla?
You don't know about Tesla? What's wrong with
I
you?
know a little bit about Tesla, not a lot, but I don't know that much about electricity and how it works. So I
Yeah.
don't know why you'd want to fact check it with me. Like
I was
know-
trying to look it up,
All right,
but there's a lot. He
electricity-
did a lot.
He invented the death ray, and it's
You-
supposedly it's top secret. Like it's filed. It's yeah. He worked for the U.S. government.
So
And they were supposed to like have an experiment, and nobody talks about what actually happened. So he might have. There's a conspiracy theory that he caused Tunguska, I think it's pronounced like that. I'm not positive. In Russia, they said it was an asteroid or like a nuclear bomb,
oh yeah,
and that maybe Tesla was testing out his death ray.
you have to have your mic close to your.
Hi.
There you go. Thank you.
Check one.
I was trying. Yeah, you're killing me with this. It's got to be even closer. It's got to be pretty close because you don't have a loud
How's that?
voice.
I can't use my.
You can
Bedroom
use
voice.
more of an outside voice. Use your
Yeah.
outside
Yeah.
voice.
Whatever.
There's white
That's what
noise
we
in the
need.
background. You got to be loud.
Yeah. I have to. Yeah, I had to turn it up so loud. You're making white noise.
Okay, sorry. Is that better?
I guess.
Your friend said that is his real name.
Maybe tilt it up a little bit, like There you go. So you
Yeah.
can talk straight into the end of it. It gets the best reception.
I just don't like to yell, especially when there's something so close to my face.
It's made to yell at.
I know, but
Get
it's,
angry and yell at that mic. That's what you
I
have to
don't
do.
Get angry and yell at things.
Well, all right. So we have to see. Okay, the Tesla coil. Let me. A Tesla coil is an electrical resonant transformer circuit invented by Nikola Tesla around 1891. It is used to produce high voltage, low current, high frequency alternating current electricity. High voltage, low current, high frequency alternating electricity. I have to read that again. High voltage, low current, high frequency alternate. That's all. Like it's not, and it's like it produces all of those. A high voltage, low current. Okay, yeah. Low current is your amps.
Didn't Tesla work for Thomas Edison?
I don't know. I think, but yeah, I think he did, and somebody
Worked
else
for
too.
him, like Thomas Edison was trying to invent the light bulb, or he had
He
light
wor-
bulbs, but they were just really crappy at the time. And he told someone like that if they invented like I think it was the filament.
You're not even registering on
No?
the thing. No. You're not. It's not registering your voice at all.
Well, he made a bet. I think that if someone invented some part of the light bulb that was missing that made it work well, that he would give him like a lot of money, like $100,000 at the time, or like $1 million if they invented it. So Tesla went and invented it, and he gave it to Thomas Edison, and he reneged on his contract, and that's why Tesla stopped working for Thomas Edison. But I
Tesla.
don't know if that's true. I might have just watched that on Drunk History.
Yeah, maybe. Tesla coils can produce higher voltages than electrostatic machines, which are another source of an artificial high voltage discharge. Tesla experimented with a number of different configurations consisting of 2 or sometimes 3 coupled resonant electric circuits. Tesla used these coils to conduct innovative experiments in electrical lighting, phosphorescence. What is phosphorescence? Like effervescence with the phosphorus? X-ray generation. Oh, he invented X-ray? Tesla used these coils to conduct innovative experiments. X-ray generation, high frequency alternating current phenomena, electrotherapy, and the
X-rays,
transmission.
that's something everybody uses.
Yeah, and the transmission of electrical energy without wires. Tesla coil circuits were used commercially in spark gap radio transmitters for wireless telegraphy. Is it telegraphy?
I don't know.
You mean like a telegraph?
I have no
Telegraphy?
idea what you're looking at.
Telegraphy? It wouldn't be telegraphy, would it? Well, it could be down around these parts here until the 1920s.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad around here.
That's how I like to do it.
That's a little bit deeper south.
That's where I'm from.
I mean, it's bad around here, but
That's where I'm from.
yeah, you are from Portsmouth, right? So
Yeah. Okay, and in medical
Might as well
medical
be in
equipment such as
Kentucky.
electrotherapy and violet ray devices today, their main use is for entertainment and educational displays. Although small coils are used as leak detectors for high vacuum systems.
interesting.
Theory. Oh, whoa, looks pretty crazy. All right, hold on.
Are you done?
Oh, do you need to say something?
No.
Okay.
I was just gonna say that there's probably a whole lot you could read about Tesla on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm just on this one article.
I know. It probably goes on for days.
No, I'm just gonna read the theory.
Man, let's talk about this going around from town to town and challenging dojo masters.
All right.
I think that's
all right.
just something that you should just run with.
You think?
Yeah. But you say just get a camera and go do it yourself, record somebody doing it. I say just
Well-
sell it to try to get a hold of some like a NBC. Yeah, I mean it doesn't necessarily have to be NBC.
Yeah, it wouldn't
maybe
be
someone
one-
smaller.
It's definitely going to be smaller.
Yeah.
But you definitely have to have the money to back you.
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
I bet you Red Bull will back.
You know what?
How
I
about,
hate
how
Red
about
Bull.
Monster Energy drink?
I hate Monster Energy drink.
Well, you shouldn't
You
say
don't
that.
have to hate them to let them give you money.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
No, but okay, well,
They're okay.
Okay, right. But I
Hey,
but I don't want to like.
I sold Coke and Pepsi.
Then I'd have to
Pepsi's
be
paying me
doing
right now.
I'd have to do
Pepsi tastes better.
a Monster commercial and be like, I drink Monster. Yeah, I guess you'd have to just do it, but
Yeah.
I kind of don't. You know what I mean? It's not the best thing in the world. It's probably killed people.
Maybe.
It's probably
But
killed
not
more
if you
people
just-
than marijuana.
Not if you just drink it responsibly. It's not like horrible. It's just caffeine, probably.
Yeah, sugar,
Yeah.
sugar and chemicals.
I mean, if you don't drink 5 a day, you'll be all right. I don't know what the medical limit on those are. I'm sure there is. Like, you can't drink more than 10 a day or you will die.
So to be like, I'll have to be acting like whoever does it would act like they're drinking a Red Bull or a Monster and then they're kicking ass. Like,
Yeah.
hold on, I'm gonna go challenge this guy for the commercial, or for in the show. They
In
might
the
have
show,
to do
yeah.
it. Yeah, they're gonna have to do it. That's the ad. Drink your Red Bull and then like have some kind of they're gonna have a shirt.
Would you do just karate or would you do all kinds of
No.
boxing?
It would be freestyle versus karate. Oh, you mean versus
Yeah.
any
What other disciplines will you do?
No,
Nothing? No,
no.
judo? No jujitsu? Why wouldn't you just go to any martial arts studio?
I thought about
Who's the baddest in the gym?
Right. Those are more practical martial arts. And those are very much more effective. That's what I was wanting to expose karate's weakness.
Well, maybe karate would expose
I know.
freestyles.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right. That's exactly
He
right.
does have a little thing against karate.
Yeah. Somebody beat you up when you were a kid. It was like your first day in town and you went to the dojo to try to sign up and there was like what's the bad dojo?
Johnny Bad Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. And they just beat you up and kicked you out of the dojo. Like, get out of here, you little runt. Ugh.
Yes.
And then you trained with the neighbor. The
Yeah.
creepy neighbor. And you trained with him. He's very inappropriate sometimes. Now that's a movie.
Yes. Yes.
I gotta write that down. I'm gonna have to watch this again later.
No, I don't know. I just thought it was like
Do you think that a lot of these guys would actually fight you? Because I have guys come in all
It
the
doesn't have to
time,
be Jeremy.
And they always tell me that they want to beat up my boyfriend. They're like, I'd like to fight your boyfriend.
That
None
could
of
be a
them
show.
Ever do, but they always, it could be dudes that tell me they want to beat up my boyfriend, but never. Say
Why?
anything.
For no reason? Or they do
Yeah.
they know him and he's an asshole. Which one?
No, they don't know him. They just
Well then
feel
why
like he
would
does-
why would anybody want to say that?
because
That sounds
I
like
fight.
is it drunk people?
people think
Oh,
that
see,
since
that's-
I'm at work.
It's drunk people. That's what it
Oh,
is. It's not like normal people out at work or
a lot of people are like that though. They think that since I'm a pro fighter that I just want to fight all the time. I guess.
Yeah, they're always like, I'd like to see how if I could fight your boyfriend. Like, I think I could go with him. Like, you probably wouldn't get 2 punches in, but whatever. If you went up there and signed the waiver and you give him some money, I'm sure
I would
he'd
give
beat
him
the
a
shit
half
out
a
of you.
punch. I'll give him a half a punch in, and then it'd be out.
a half a punch. That's
Yeah.
pretty confident.
Especially if they've been in a fight before too, like they recently. I'm not gonna name any names, but someone recently got in a fight with another guy, and he was like, "Shh, pretty good fighter. Like I would like to see." And I was like, first of all, beating that little sissy's ass is not like that's like beating up a girl. It does not make you a good fighter. But if you want my boyfriend to beat you up, I'm sure if you went and found him, he would probably.
What a
beat you
harsh
up.
judgment on the other guy who got beat up.
Oh, I have all sorts of harsh words for that guy. But I
Oh.
won't bring him up.
All right. I thought you were just giving a scenario, but you're giving
No,
an
it's
event.
an
It's an
actual-
event.
It's an actual event.
No
It's an
names
event.
said.
We've moved to the nonfiction.
No names said. You.
These are two people that have been in a fight recently. I would have seen on videotape.
You would have seen.
It's on video. Yeah, we have videos. We
Oh,
have,
yeah?
We have cameras at my work. So if someone does get in a fight, it is recorded.
Yeah.
You need
Who
to do
else
some.
told me they would like to fight you?
You need to do some demos in the park. Take a mat to the park, do
you know
some
what?
demos.
We work out in the park. Like we do our combat fit some through the park.
Yeah, do you break mats out and go and grapple? That
No.
might get some interest.
I thought about mitts.
What are those
but
guys doing?
We've done mitts.
They're
I
fighting
think,
over there.
But yeah. Then I wondered, are there any regulations on like doing that in public
There might be.
in
What?
the park?
I'm sure if you get
Like
I'm
grappling.
sure you can get a permit to put on a performance.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Grappling's not really violent. You know what I mean?
Some people think you're fighting. Like some people like.
Well, you are
I
fighting.
remember
You're just not
wrestling.
throwing punches.
I remember wrestling with my friends on the side, like in my side yard or whatever, when I was a kid, and it was right by the street, and people stopping, thinking we were fighting. We were just kids.
Yeah. I've been like slap boxing in an alley and they thought we were fighting. You ever done that? Slap box?
Yeah, we used to have boxing gloves. I have one set of boxing gloves, so somebody got a right and somebody got a left, and we took like
Yeah.
toilet paper and like rolled it up and made it into like a mouthpiece casting and like put it in our mouth, and that was our mouthpiece, and we had one hand we could punch with.
If you take a t-shirt, maybe like a couple t-shirts and wrap it up around your hand and put a sock over it, they make nice punching gloves.
That's a good glove. Yes.
That makes a great. I mean, I'm serious too. That makes a great glove. No, you won't leave any marks anyway. You can hit your opponent, and it's not like you're going to show a lot.
Yeah.
It's a nice cushion.
Little
It's cheap.
homemade redneck
It's
boxing.
prison style.
Or
That's how they do it in
you
prison.
could beat your wife and not leave any marks.
Why would you want to do that?
I'm just saying, you're the one that brought up not leaving any marks. Why would you?
Why would you not want to leave any marks? I don't know. If you didn't want people to know you were fighting.
Yeah.
That's what
Like-
I'm gonna tell you that later. I'm gonna like, I
Like
hit
you and your brother are gonna
and
duke
not
out.
leave any marks.
Oh, no, it's you're a kid. You wanna box.
If
and
you just want to
crap,
practice.
and your mom doesn't want you to be boxing around with your friends, you're gonna be like, well, let's make some gloves.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's
You find a way.
everyone has a t-shirt and some socks.
You find a way.
Well, not everyone, but most people.
How many times did you get into like fights with your friends when you were just playing around?
Like real fights.
No, like just playing around. Like you guys, you were saying before that you had one boxing glove. Like how often did that happen?
Oh, I don't know. We're always doing something, wrestling, but like it's just, I guess, what
Boys
boys,
do.
boys, yeah.
Me and my best friend used to have this game, and it was called "It's Coming Right For You," and and it was.
You invented this game.
Oh yeah, the only rule is you could throw something as hard as you wanted at the other person. Generally, it was like a stick, like we get the end of a broom and take it off. Because we used to always see like Africans on TV like throwing spears, and we wanted to
Okay.
get better to chuck spears like that. So we'd try to throw it at each other. But the only rule was you had to say it's coming right for you, then wait 2 seconds, and then you could throw it as hard as you wanted. If they got hit, they had to move out the way.
Okay, hold on. You could throw anything at them as hard as you want.
Almost
Anything. Like this bottle.
And you have to have your
How
eyes
much-
closed.
Yeah, you'd be.
If it's full, that would
we
hurt.
would do it in the front yard.
Okay,
yeah.
well, what would you do? Your eyes are closed.
No eyes closed. Your eyes are
What do you
open.
do?
All you have to say is, let's say you're about 20 feet away from me in my front yard. All I have to say
Don't
there-
try.
is-
Don't try this at home because
All I
it
have to
sounds
say
horrible. It
Is
sounds
there a-
like the worst game ever.
you'd be like, it's coming right for you.
Is there?
And then chuck it as hard as you
All right.
want.
So is there a distancing rule?
Are you allowed to like
Yes,
chase after
There
them?
is a distance.
You have to be
rule.
so far away.
Yes,
Like how far?
about 10 to 20 feet. Usually it's
What?
20. It better be 20 at least.
Yeah, man.
You're in my best
Are you trying to
friend's-
make this game fun or what? You gotta at least
Yeah.
5.
Okay,
you gotta
wait,
be
wait.
You
within
need a little bit of excitement.
5 feet. 5
in this
feet.
game.
There should be rules on what you can throw.
That's what I was
Mostly
thinking.
it was something like some sort of spear, like long
Because I tell you what, if you throw
a
this
broom handle.
and hit somebody in the face,
Yeah.
it's gonna hurt.
Put him out like a Chinese
And
star.
I bet this is game. Could you
Yeah,
throw this?
yeah, we
See?
could throw that.
That sounds like a
You know,
horrible game.
No knives or anything, but like
Okay, no
other
knives.
stuff.
That seems
No
legitimate.
hammers, nothing like super crazy.
Oh, are you even
but-
playing a game anymore? You just made it boring. No hammers?
No hammers.
I
nothing
bet you
really
can't even throw a
hard.
hatchet in this game.
No, no hatchets. No.
Oh, there were rules.
There were kind of sort of rules.
Oh, that's lame.
Nothing sharp. It can be blunt though and heavy.
We never actually hit each other.
What are
we
you?
just tried to.
Wow, you guys are horrible at
We
your own
tried.
game. Whenever you invent a game, you're supposed to make yourself good at it.
Well, we would jump out the way. We learned our lessons like with it quick.
You get 2 seconds, like a
Yeah,
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
and then just chuck it.
Wow, man, you can only get so far away in that amount of time. If you were right next to him. What if you're in a car?
No.
Oh,
We've
you
never-
couldn't play in a car?
We used to throw things from the car. That
How
was a
about
different
a
game.
minivan or a bigger van?
Uh-uh.
So if you're in the passenger seat and someone's at the very back of the
No.
van, you can't throw something at them? That seems like it's far enough. You just got to pick up a shield. Ah, don't.
Yeah.
Please have mercy.
We did do a drive-by with snowballs in the Z. We took off the tops. And we got all these
We-
snowballs and
We used
That's about
to.
right.
I lived close to the football field at the school, and like within a block. So the parking for the games was all around my house, and we would take soap and write on people's windows.
Mm.
And then one night we got the bright idea. We're going to. Somebody was like, "Well, we're gonna shave soap up with our knife, and it crumbles it. And then you make a ball, and we're gonna throw it. They're gonna throw
Seems like
it.
it would
goes-
hurt.
Throw it at cars." And
Yeah.
so one of my buddies threw it at a car. It hit the trunk and bounced off, and like, I don't think it was. I don't know. The guy said it didn't, but I think it was actually the soap on it that we felt. But he caught us like we ran and hid, and then he snuck around on us, and then like hid behind
How
some
old
bushes.
were you?
Probably 12, 13.
Oh,
14.
just you should know better by that age. If
Oh,
you
I
were
knew
like
better.
9. that
Yeah,
would-
no, I knew better
yeah,
then.
you knew you were doing wrong.
Knew I was.
All right.
Yeah, we
Well, then
wanted to.
you deserve to get in trouble then.
Yeah, I mean, but we wanted to be a little bad, I guess.
Yeah.
And let's do something.
I know. I remember kids out in Heritage Hills used to hide in the creek and throw rocks at cars when they went by.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And if they pulled in, bigger kids would just
I
make
went.
them leave.
I went throw rocks at cars, but I went corning.
Throwing
Throwing
corn
corn at cars. Like when I grew up in Kansas, but nobody does it out there. There's corn all over out there too, but they just do it out here, I guess, or they used to a lot more. They still do, I'm sure.
I know, like, people sometimes drive out, get a bunch of corn stalks, and drive them through town, and like leave them through traffic in town.
Just big corn stalks.
Yeah, they just bring them in and then leave them in the middle of town.
Never heard of
You
that.
never
one.
seen that happen?
No.
Well, you got a shop downtown. You should. At some point, you're going to see that in the fall
Corn stalks.
Yeah.
Downtown.
near Halloween.
When they're harvesting stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, you had some good ideas today. You're on a roll.
Oh yeah. I've had those ideas for a while. But so we took these guys to that grappling tournament, dude.
Yeah.
You should do that.
The grappling tournament.
Mhm.
That does sound fun.
It's $10 and it's in a cage and you get a grapple. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's fun.
What do you win if you win? Is it a scrimmage or a series or
No,
ladder?
it's not a series. They've done a series and actually gave away big belts.
Yeah.
They used to give away swords.
Like, is it a ladder though? Like 3 fights in one night, or
It just depends on how many people show up in your division. But yeah, it'd probably be something like that. Wouldn't say be more than 3 matches. You go a 3-minute round and 2 2-minute rounds.
yeah,
The first 2 are no points. It's just submission only. If it goes to the third, it's points or submission.
Yeah.
And after that, sudden death. First point wins. But it's pretty fun for getting that experience.
Yeah.
Had two guys go up today that never gone before. And
place or something.
no, they both lost. Good matches though. Like, you know, they went against good people and they had good matches and did well. And that's what the thing is like, you know, we have to just go and see where you're at with people and see what we need to work on and see what happened, win or lose. And you know, they all did good. We saw what they did well at, and we saw what we need to work on with them as well. So we can go back and work on that stuff. And they got fired up and they're ready to do
I think
it some
I'd be
more.
pretty good at helping people train too, because it's I bring a certain element that you don't see all the time, and it's hard to sometimes plan for. Like, I'm pretty flexible, and that's hard to sometimes. You know what I mean?
Do you need something? Or
I was just gonna try to squeeze by.
what did you say?
What?
You should have just kind of bumped. I think you would have moved.
Get out of the way.
Yeah.
Try to squeeze in that little spot.
Yeah, you're bringing your leg over your head and whatnot. For your defense, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Your defense. Are you okay?
Yes.
You're
I'm
all
good
right?
at tying people up too. Not with ropes, but with like legs and arms. It's like a squid
Yeah.
trying to rip off your face mask and you're underwater. That's how I
Wow.
make people
you
feel,
guys, like,
I think.
comparing like what you're good at while wrestling. I have
Yeah.
something I'm good at. I'm good at hitting him in the balls.
Oh, wow. The worst.
Are you?
Yeah, every time we wrestle, I hit you in the balls.
You watch a
you
lot of
know-
Hoist Gracie?
You know, every time we try to stand up, what
Yeah.
she's good at, kicking my elbows or something. And you're like, ow. I'm like, I didn't do it. You did it. You kicked my elbow.
Quit trying to kick people.
Yeah. Bam. Because my defense is different than her taekwondo.
It's just a natural reaction.
She's not used to the my defense compared to
See,
the
and then he
taekwondo
takes me to the
defense.
ground, and I just smack him right in the balls every time.
Oh, man. That's dirty pool, miss.
I don't mean to. It's just it happens.
Oh, yeah. You don't mean to.
Wherever I put
But
my
she's
knee,
aware.
that's where his
Too many.
balls
She's
are.
aware of
Too
what
many
she's
survival classes. Like, just hit him in the balls and get out of there. Face gouge.
doing.
Throat
I
punch.
know. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
See?
you think.
You guys gotta have you should have a real match. That could be a TV show.
Yeah,
Spouses.
there
in
has
a
been
real
something like
fight.
that.
Like, you're really allowed to fight.
there has been an MMA fight. I saw it on YouTube, I think.
One couple
chick
versus
kicked the
another
dude's-
couple. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be good.
One couple versus another couple.
But you couldn't have a guy fighting a girl, really. You can't really have that, can you?
I don't know. In Russia, you probably could.
Yeah.
Hey. In Israel, everyone goes to the army. Like, everyone gets drafted. You got to do like 2 or
Yeah.
3 years.
Everybody.
Gay people, women, everyone born.
Everybody.
What if
Yeah.
you're handicapped?
They find something for you.
Yeah, I'm about to say you'll be answering a phone.
I think
you'll be typing on a
everybody.
What
computer.
if you're autistic?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That,
You'll be a training partner. Just like go fucking crazy on you.
yeah. Kill him.
So
Isn't
yeah,
it
everyone
the same
has.
in Italy?
Huh?
In Italy, isn't it similar?
I don't know. I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know
I'm
either.
not sure what country. I know what Switzerland. They have a. They don't have a standing army. They just have a national defense. Everyone gets proficient in a rifle. Everyone like it's nothing. Like every 10 miles, you'll see a shooting range in their country. You know, everyone just has a rifle and they know how to shoot it. Because if they ever get attacked, you know, they have to defend themselves. They don't have an army to defend them.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not a bad idea.
There's not a lot of A lot of people will say like, "Oh, that's the perfect society," and they have such good gun safety because everyone knows about guns, but they don't have like handguns, things like that. They're not allowed to concealed carry or do anything like that. Their ammunition highly monitored. Like you can't just go buy ammo. You get
Really?
ammo when at for you. They used to give you 2 boxes that you could keep at home in case of emergencies. I believe they've stopped doing that. When you go to the gun range, they give you 2 cartons. You shoot 2 cartons. You bring them 2 empty cartons of shells.
So what? You'd have to make your own bullets.
If you were allowed to have that equipment.
That's
Probably
how
a
it's
felony.
coming to here, I think. Almost. I heard it's hard to get. I haven't tried to buy ammunition for a while, but I heard it's hard to get.
I would like to have a national defense instead of a standing. Well, I mean, you still need a very limited standing army. I'd keep the Marines
When
and the
You'd
Navy.
keep the Marines and the Navy.
Yep.
What about the Air Force?
we need to have
They
a.
would- the Marines would be Air Force, and the Navy would be. They could maybe land and build things.
Maybe we could get rid of the Air Force and we could have the Space Force.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, what
I
are
think
you
the whole
talking
world
about?
just needs
What?
to be
I'm
the
just
Space
saying, like-
Force.
Space Force.
I think there needs to be
Yes.
nothing but Space Force.
All right, I'll write it down.
There should not be anything. The whole world should be united in Space Force, and we should be worried about what might be coming from out there to get us than what the hell's going on here.
Well, there's a lot of sneaky, conniving people here, so you got to worry about what's going on.
I know why do they have to.
Sure,
why?
they're probably
Why?
more sneaky than the aliens are.
Why do people have to be like that? It's what I don't want to know.
Well, it's
They've
just,
been like that for hundreds of years.
I know, but
Yeah,
why?
for
What makes
thousands of years.
like, it just sucks that people have to
it's
be.
just a good instinct to take care of yourself. Just some people take it too far. That's all.
It's true.
You get accustomed to a lifestyle, whether it be poor or rich. you know?
Yeah, get used to it, right?
Yeah.
You do.
People get a little bit extreme. They spaz out a little bit.
But it takes a minute if you go from rich to poor. You're like, oh shit, I can't
Yeah.
just buy whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, man, you've been on the F-bombs tonight. You're just letting them rip.
I
ain't
said
you?
two.
No, that's like 3 or 4.
You
man.
said-
Have you said more than
I
me?
said 1. You said 1 at the very beginning, the first words of
The
the
first
show.
words were that was a record. That's a record.
That is a record.
That can't be beat.
You
Can
can
it?
never- I don't know.
It can't be beat.
No.
We cannot beat that record. First word, the F bomb. It happens though, man. It was just a major. It was a. I'm gonna say it. It was a major clusterfuck. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, we is all rushing to get here so that.
All the kids should be watching Walking Dead right now. Anyways, they're not watching us.
What are you gonna do when
What was that?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too.
It was
Did you hear that?
It was dramatic, wasn't it?
You got something hooked up over there? Make it louder.
Yeah, it's not very loud, is it? Hold on.
Yeah, man. What app is that?
Fun sounds. Ah,
Fun Sounds.
yeah. Where's the volume? What's going
Oh
on?
man. Oh man. What are you
Oh,
doing?
thanks for that.
What is
Oh.
happening?
it's not that. It's not that bad.
Not that bad. Your earphones must be on the
It
fritz.
wasn't that bad, pussies.
Hey, let's not name call.
All right, here's.
That's better.
That's what it was.
What else you got on there? Is that free?
Oh yeah, it's all free. What do you need? What kind of?
I don't know. Hit me with some random stuff. Let me hear what it's got.
This is the best one for our podcast always. Ready?
Is it a fart?
No.
Poop joke? Yeah, that is bad. We could have used that many times. in the
That should be
past.
our intro.
Yeah.
That's got to be part of our intro, right?
No, that can be the end.
Yeah.
That'll put people to sleep.
Right.
Chirps, crickets. Man, these are like very.
Ah.
The elevation of the noise is varying so
Yeah.
much.
No crap. All
You can
right.
tell it's a free app. It's not professional.
Okay, all the music stuff that was Game of Thrones metal. It was supposed to be, but man,
Game of Thrones. Man,
I'm scared
that's a good
now.
show.
I can't wait till the show comes back because I will not be here on Sunday nights.
Oh, we're gonna have
What
HBO.
season are they on now, man?
I believe it's season 3.
Oh, okay. So I haven't missed much.
Mm-mm.
It takes them a long time to make a season.
It does. It
You want to
seems
kn-
like
This is what I like about Game of Thrones.
Softcore porn.
No.
That's,
You-
what
That's
Eli
basically
thought.
what it is.
It's like, hey, what's your favorite character? All right, we're gonna keep him around for no more, and then they kill him. Like as soon as you pick a favorite, they kill him. It's the worst.
Who do you like? What do you like about this show? Ha,
Gone.
Fuck you.
Who do you hate? Lead star.
Bam.
They're staying around for a while.
Guess what? We're gonna kill him and his mom.
That's what's good. I mean, it's a good show. Like it keeps you entertained anyway. I guess it's probably books before it was a series, right?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. There's a book.
Yeah. And then Walking Dead was a comic book, right?
Yeah.
Are you into that?
Walking Dead. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's a good show.
I mean,
It's all right.
I at first
So,
when I first started watching it, I would have nightmares of zombies every time. Then finally, I was able to watch it without having the nightmares, and then I kind of liked it.
I never had that problem, but I always
I would just dream like I'm fighting zombies.
when I'm watching, I'm like this. Why did they do that? Why are they doing that? Why, who would do that? I'm like, who would do that? That's what I'm saying the whole time. Like, what are you doing?
I heard this season they split up. And
I
they're
have
on
no
their
idea. I'm
own.
like 3 seasons behind. I've
Yeah.
seen the 3rd season.
I heard they're kind of getting on there. It's like kind of it's the last season.
Oh, is it? I'm surprised
think
they didn't
so.
ride that. Is there a spinoff possible?
I don't know. And
Probably.
Yeah,
Most likely.
maybe 2 spinoffs.
oh, like separate.
Yeah. Why not? Netflix could pick up one, and then someone else can pick up
Hulu?
one. No,
No.
network. Someone like what is it on AMC now?
What? Netflix isn't like Hulu?
Yeah, but you don't want to competing. You just want to support one and make. Well, I guess you could have competing. I don't know.
I thought that's what it would be.
I can't wait until the new Orange is Black.
That was a pretty
Oh.
good show too. I thought it was different, enjoyable. It
Yeah,
was funny, but then it was like serious.
I did kind of like that one too. Really, after a minute, I was just like, at first, I caught the wrong episode to be introduced to it. Like it was shower scene something. It was like, what is going on here?
And
But
I was
then I-
already addicted to it.
And
I was like,
but
what are you watching? I was like, Orange is Black. We're gonna watch
Have you ever
next
seen La
episode."
Unda?
Which one?
La Unda,
Uh-uh.
Blood In, Blood Out.
no,
Oh, it's about the Mexican mafia and like how a certain group of the Mexican mafia began in prison.
Is it the one where they say cut the wire?
I don't think so. La Unda, Blood In, Blood Out. He goes to prison. He looks white. He's half white and half Mexican, and he gets in this gang. He has to kill a guy to get in this gang. Then he gets he gets out, but then he messes up again. They send him right back, and they try to break up the gang, and they all leave, and they all have a bunch of money, and they like start other gangs in different prisons. So they like helped spread the gang violence. I can't believe it. It was like
it's like Mexican
90
mafia.
92 or 93 maybe.
Oh, I've never seen it.
What's
my
up,
friend-
Yanni?
Blood in, blood out.
Yeah.
My friend's.
Oh,
Vatos
dude.
Locos Forever, Holmes.
It seems
yes,
like
that's
it.
the one where he says cut the wire.
I don't know.
Cut
Maybe
the
he
wire.
No, I only know that from Friday. I think it was Friday 2 or 3.
Oh, I don't know. I only like
cut the wire, Holmes. The red one.
Nothing beats the first Friday.
Oh,
Friday
yeah.
3 is actually pretty funny.
I don't know. Friday 1 is probably the best.
It's
Chris
just-
Tucker, man.
Yeah.
He made that movie.
Him and Ice Cube are pretty good.
Nobody
together.
came to see Ice Cube back then. You know what I mean? This
Yeah,
was
but they
whenever he
made
was
a good. They complimented each
straight
other. I guess.
and funny man.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you gonna get fired on your day off, Craig?
Yeah.
Said they got me on tape.
Stealing boxes.
Stealing boxes.
Man, what are you trying to build? A clubhouse?
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen.
That's
yeah.
a movie you could see 100 times and still laugh.
I've
just 'cause
seen
it's
it probably 200 times still, and then
Laugh every
and
time.
just and then I just say every line along with it as I'm watching
funny. Craig, can I borrow your VCR? Borrow my VCR. Most neighbors ask to borrow
it.
sugar. Something like that.
Maybe
Hey.
like maybe
Can I
some
use your
milk.
car?
What? Yeah, that's what it was. Like, man, most people ask to borrow sugar or salt or like milk,
Oh,
eggs.
It's classic.
Yeah. Crackhead.
Got
Break
15
yourself,
minutes.
fools.
Look at Yanni
Hey,
over here.
everybody. All right.
I told
We
him
totally.
earlier, it's always nap time at this time.
Nap
for
time?
me.
You know what? The Tesla coil shit was boring for tonight. Totally.
You didn't
wasn't
look it
feeling
up.
I mean,
He
I
thought
post.
he was gonna bring me, and I was
Okay,
like,
no.
"Yeah."
You're
Here's
supposed
what I
to be
thought
an
we were.
expert.
Here's what we got to tell everybody. We're trying to put it on Facebook. We need people to comment and put their input on the Facebook, the topics that we put on there. The more comments we get on those, the more we
Oh,
can
talk
discuss
about
them
it, yeah.
and see opinions and stuff. I was hoping for that, but we didn't get a lot of we don't
Well, you
get
got
a
to
lot.
do some work yourself. You got to lead by example.
I gotta.
You have to read about it before.
Yeah.
I share it. I post it. I do all that. Like I don't know.
Yeah, but you don't read it. You got to read
yeah,
it.
I did read it.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I don't know what I do.
Totally pulled like the whole left side out.
Oh man.
There
Come
we
on,
go.
rookie.
What do you, put that back up on the table. The whole end of it, the stretch it.
There you go.
Is that a little better?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in and out. I guess it's all right though. The people, it don't matter. The people out
There
there
we go.
can hear it. Yeah. Good job.
Pulling it. Wow. What? 10 minutes?
Yeah. It's
Nah.
about 15 minutes.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just wasn't like. I don't know. I didn't research it that well. I posted it
He
on
likes
there.
to start the subject,
Yeah.
And I
then-
planned to read it and
you just-
be tuned up. I got busy. I got caught
I've
up
been
in
busy
stuff.
today too.
I've got a garden I have to deal with to try to get going that I'm not getting any help with at all. I had to
I'm
remove.
hoping to be in that
the
situation
sod.
myself. I want to start a garden this year too.
I'm doing a raised garden, and I removed the sod to make sure it's clean under it. Which
You like
was hard
cucumbers?
work. Yeah.
I think I'm going to do some mini cucumbers and make pickles this year.
Oh yeah. I have the pickled kind for pickling and the kind for.
Like just big
This- yeah.
cucumbers, yeah.
Or,
And
yeah.
salads and stuff like that. I like pickles better, probably just because of all the salt, I guess. I don't know.
Do you know how to can and jar? Or what
I know
is
how
it?
to like make refrigerator pickles. You just basically soak them in vinegar and whatever flavor you want.
I want to know how to
Sugar.
like jar shit and save it.
Yeah, I don't know. That takes a lot of work. Basically, you take the glass jar, you boil it on the stove, you put the cap on it, and whenever it cools down,
It
it
sucks
sucks
it
the
in.
cap down. That's how you do
Yeah.
it. So, I mean, I'm sure there might be a little bit more to it, but I think that's it. You just got to make sure the inside warms up enough to kill all the germs, and then you close it, and then cool it down quickly. And if you keep it in the fridge or like a root cellar somewhere just cool, it probably lasts for a year.
Just
Maybe-
a year?
Nah, probably longer than that. You know.
Be like a can of tomatoes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah. You just peel the tomatoes. They're real easy to peel, and then you can jar them like that. I usually
Right.
just freeze mine.
steamed. One thing I saw on like Doomsday Preppers was jarring compared to canning. If shit hits the fan, glass will break.
Yeah.
You know, glass can break. So like as
But
far as storing,
canning, you get that metal.
I
that
know.
Soaks into it.
I
You
know.
don't really want heavy metals in your body.
but if you're just trying to live, people eat
Yeah,
that
that's
crap
true.
every day. You know, I guess.
Yeah. I eat stuff out of a
And
can.
what's more practical? Would it be better to eat crap out of a can or no crap at all?
Yeah.
Like
You just
with
can't do
glass.
it regularly. You know, what I mean, in an emergency, I guess it'd be okay, but if you shouldn't really do it regularly.
people do that regularly,
I know.
though, every day.
Well, they shouldn't. It's not good for them. They
No.
probably have health problems.
Yeah. Usually, what I eat out of a can will be beans and maybe some tuna.
Really, beans? They're so easy to make.
Well, it takes a while though. Like I'm
Just
usually in a
'em
hurry.
soak them overnight.
My chef, she like
Dude, just make them up and keep them in the refrigerator. If you
Oh, your
you can
chef?
keep them just soft.
yeah, my chef.
Uh-huh.
That's you.
I know.
He's talking about you.
He directly looked at me.
She been slacking in the kitchen.
Chef.
I don't know, that cornbread, that jalapeno cornbread was good.
I made an Italian soup.
I didn't eat
yesterday.
any of the, what was it, white bean soup or something like that? White bean chili?
Something, but she made an Italian soup again. It has
Like
like,
zuppa toscana? Or
Yeah,
okay.
Just
No-
like that. No
zuppa?
heavy
with
cream.
kale.
Kale?
No
yeah.
heavy cream, no flour, but yeah.
It's
just
good.
like
What'd
that.
you use? Oatmeal flour?
No, No, I use no flour at all.
How do you thicken it?
It's not thick.
It's not thick.
Oh, yeah, I like mine
It
thick.
has turkey burger and sausage,
Mhm.
so it's meaty and vegetable potatoes. And
At that square dance thing I went to earlier,
It's
they
spicy.
had like wild game. They had a lot of deer and moose, and they had some alligator and
square dancing.
yeah.
Where at?
and out of the fairgrounds.
Have you ever done it before?
No,
But
I
they
picked
had
it up.
so they had like a buffet like
Yeah.
of
like
exotic-
bring covered dishes, but then the
alligator.
yeah, they had some alligator. They
Was it
had
like a
moose.
potluck?
They had duck. Yeah, potluck, but the main meat items were provided.
Do you
so-
like duck?
I tell you what, they had some smoked duck, and I think I would have liked like pork smoked like that instead of duck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but no, I didn't really care for the
Duck
duck. I don't
is
think.
it's salty. It's
well,
really
people
salty.
probably make it salty.
No, it's just like a or some. I don't like duck. Have you ever had a turducken?
No, but I would eat duck. You know, if I was out and I had to eat a duck,
Oh, of
I'd
course,
eat a duck like
of
no
course
problem.
I would. But it's not my choice. I'm gonna eat.
Is there any
some-
more of that
Is
duck?
it kind of like
It's
dark
not a
meat?
white. Yeah, it's dark. It's not white
Yeah.
meat.
So it's like if you got a bunch of like chicken thighs.
Right, yeah, deep in the
But
thigh.
darker even, like a little darker probably.
I just
Yeah.
imagine it to be a little bit greasy. You know, like
yeah,
you
it is a
boil-
little bit more
Like
greasy.
you just have like like I boiled just legs and thighs before
Yeah.
and try to make shredded chicken. It's just super greasy.
Yeah, I like taking that greasy water and saving it. Chicken stock, you mix vegetables in it and just
Uh-huh.
cook them like that.
Good.
It's
What
just
What
like
did you like
chicken
the
soup.
best? Was the moose good?
The moose was good.
Like
they
a
had
steak?
It was cubed moose steaks. So you know what like
was
cubed
like
meat is?
shredded?
Not shredded, just smashed, pulverized, and
Right.
flattened.
Okay.
And then you like kind of pan fry it a little bit with just a light dusting of some type of flour, and then you put like a white gravy on it. It was delicious.
What else?
Deer, a couple
I've
of
had that.
deer stew, and they had deer
Um,
meatballs, and they had moose meatballs.
How about the
Then
alligator?
It was just fried alligator pieces. It was
Okay.
good.
Yeah. Did they have?
I've had alligator
snake?
before. No,
Rattlesnake.
no.
No?
That'd be cool. I'd eat it.
What was the craziest thing that you felt like they had?
Oh.
The alligator or the moose? Or I mean the most unusual?
Probably alligator because I've only really had that in Florida. You know,
It's
not
all
big-
white, though,
It's not
right?
big. No, it tastes like tough
chicken.
chicken,
Isn't it all white meat though?
but it has a fish taste to it.
Yeah.
Really, it's all white though, right?
No, I don't think
Texture
so.
of chicken, but a fish taste.
I don't think it is white, and it doesn't have like
I
a
thought it was
fish
white.
taste. It just has like a water taste, like you
Yeah.
know, like an
Like you
animal
know
that's
it's
been in the
from-
water. Yeah,
You know, it's from the sea.
yeah, or just any kind of water.
Yeah, I've not had. I don't know. I think I have had alligator and shark.
It's not
maybe.
horrible. I don't think it's bad. I can eat it. It's not too tough to eat. You know what I mean?
I went to Myrtle Beach and had something.
It's a little chewy sometimes, but I'd eat it again, especially to find a better way to cook it because there's got to be an awesome way to cook it where it's the best. Am I not talking into the
There
mic?
you go. Yeah, you're a little over like.
I'm over
this.
top of it.
You need to just be straight into the end of it. Apparently.
Overshot my mark.
I mean, I'm not a tech guy. I never was taught that, but trial and
It
error,
works.
I figured it out. You look right straight into it.
yeah.
I really. Oh, and don't do that. You should shut it off when you move your shit around like that. I want to get one of those. That suspends it.
Yeah, it goes around it.
And it's like they're like $80 or something, and then it has like a shield. Right
I want to
here.
start talking in different voices
Yeah.
to see
You know,
what it sounds like.
You know when
Talking in different voices.
You know, I am here, and when the cameras are on, I must talk very
I wanna
proper.
talk deep.
to
I
my
don't know. I don't know about the way I talk, just the deepness of the voice. I want to talk deeper.
Whenever the camera's on, what do you do with your hands? We are here live at the Blue Wall Podcast.
Yeah, you should do that.
You know, that's your radio voice, right? Is that how
should
you have
just
to do it?
record it before and make a whole
Why don't you
intro
tell
like
Deke
that?
about that interview you did after your last fight, and you were doing that with you just kept doing
What?
weird stuff with your hands.
Yeah, see?
What was I doing with my
You were
hands?
just doing weird stuff. with your hands? We
You
were
know,
watching you, and he was just like,
I was in the middle of.
I was in the middle. I hit him,
What do I
and
do with my hands? It's a real life thing that happens.
you know we're. And then he and I
That's basically how it went.
and yeah.
yeah.
What about it? It wasn't like that.
You brought it up, so I just thought about you and your interview.
I don't think I did that.
Well, it's got to be on tape somewhere if it was
It
an
is.
interview.
Oh, Boss Rutan saw it.
Oh yeah, did he make
Yeah.
fun of it?
Did you know I was on Inside It MMA
For what?
for that fight?
I did not see it. Boss Rutan talked about you, huh?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a
he
big
did.
deal.
Yeah.
And this kid, Jamie, I don't even know how Boss Rutan talks. Have you? I need
Boss
to
Rutan.
see it. I've seen a little bit of his self-defense, like real life self-defense.
It's good.
Bing bong, boom,
Bam, bang.
and of course you take this and you bing
Oh, bang. Yeah, it's good though. It is good stuff.
off the table, bing down to the floor, bong, kick to the head.
Bang.
He's funny.
Yeah, he's good though. He
He
knows
was
his
good in
shit.
that movie too. That
Expendables.
no,
Was he in that?
I don't know. He
What
was
movie?
in with the big guy from. Gosh, I think it's James something.
James Franco.
No, he's a big guy. He was at a TV show, King of Queens. Doug
Kevin
Heffernan-
James?
Kevin James. Yeah. He's in it, and
Oh,
he's a
yeah.
teacher. He's a teacher.
He was a martial arts guy. Yeah, right. That he did do good in that. What was that?
He was-
We saw
Oh
it.
yeah, we did see it. We saw it in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but he did do
Yeah.
good. He was funny,
Funny,
as shit,
yeah.
man. It was good. He is funny though. Like he's a funny guy. He's good. Like those self-defense videos are awesome. Bing bang
Bing
boom.
bang. I know.
Totally awesome. I have the Boss Rutan workout. I got it from him. Like he was at the Arnold one year, but I was at this booth and I was like, oh, you know, I was kind of a fan. I love Pride. Boss
Yeah.
Rutan was a commentator, and I learned a lot through his commentating. Like I watch what's going on, and he commentates good, and it
Explains
explains
things well.
and I'm fortunate enough to be able to understand it in that way.
Yeah.
And I was looking at his, it's like a CD set that he's calling out what you're supposed to do. You know, he just kind of audios you through some stuff. And I was looking at it, and I was like, man, thinking about getting it. And what's so funny?
Now I'm watching myself on the video.
Oh, you're doing things. And then this guy comes up beside me and was like, those are really good, man. Or no, it's more like, those are really good, man. Okay, that was a bad Boss Rutan. But anyways, I didn't have to look, and I heard his voice, and I
Yeah.
was like, holy shit, that's Boss Rutan right beside me. And I'm looking at it, and I was like, I gotta be cool. What am I, you know, I'm like,
He probably made one of your faces.
no,
Hey,
I didn't
what's
look
up?
up. I was just like,
He was
I was like,
What's
yeah,
up?
man.
My name's Jeremy.
No.
Of course,
I-
you already know that.
yeah, no, I was just like, I didn't look at him yet, but because I knew it was him. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm like, but I don't know about this guy, you know. And I look at him as I said that, but you know, I don't know about this guy here. But just messed with him,
Yeah.
so he found it kind of funny. But I ended up buying him. It was a good deal, and had him autograph on the case.
Yeah.
But he was pretty cool. Boss Rutan's a pretty cool dude. But I gave him crap. He actually had like a something with a nerve damage in his
On his arm.
arm
It's
was-
tiny.
right, and he went and had. They do some things over in Europe that only like it's illegal, not illegal, but it's not allowed here. Procedures like that kind of treatment,
To
and
help nerve damage. To help nerve
for,
damage.
for something, and he's doing better. Dana White had something done over there. He has Meniere's disease. I'm not sure what that is. You get real dizzy, or not like in vertigo, but
Yeah.
something like that. Meniere's disease. Do you know
I don't
anything,
know.
Marlene, about it?
I do not know.
You're the go-to.
Apparently.
But,
You're supposed to know everything.
It might have something to do with blood, but pull your mic closer. There you go. But
I was not
like a
happening
procedure
now.
they do with blood, like they
Yeah.
spin it and they do something and they put it back. But he'd had that procedure that they won't do here done, and it helped him.
So he wants to go back and get more.
Well, I don't know if he even has to. It may have been enough to. I don't know if it was a one-time treatment thing or what it was, but it's just odd. You know what's odd is like things like that they won't allow in this country, but it helps people, and they do it in other countries. But we make food and sell food and prepare food in ways that other countries deem illegal, or products that are on our grocery store shelves that won't be sold in other countries because they're illegal there.
Well, they have
Not
chemicals.
illegal, but because their morals, I guess, are like we're not gonna consume that, right?
Yeah.
Is that not true?
It is true.
Yeah.
Well, there's certain chemicals.
Maybe
they
you
put
got
in
to
our
pay the
foods.
right people
Maybe.
To what?
to
To-
sell your product.
Maybe.
They're just not paying the right people in those countries. Because I'm sure in other countries you can use even worse products.
I don't know.
I think you could.
Are we the worst?
No,
We're
I
not the
doubt it.
worst.
I'm sure there's some places.
Well, I mean,
that
I'm sure
sell
there's
whatever you
countries that
want.
have no law, yeah. But as far as like, we'll say like bigger, a certain size countries like comparable, or a little bit smaller, not
Yeah.
like tiny. The tiny countries, yeah, they're probably pretty like rebel.
What about China? I bet you can do some things in China that are.
No,
illegal
we
here.
actually sell things that China won't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that, but you can
Well, there's-
manufacture.
No.
them
But
there.
China is weird.
Chemicals aren't like there's certain levels of chemicals you're not allowed to ingest that aren't good for like human consumption.
I don't care in China
that
or
they do
Japan.
allow in the US.
One of them, it's China or Japan. They're eating shit or something. Somehow they're like doing something with shit and eating it,
Oh, are you
like
talking
shit
about-
pudding or something.
No, you.
Yes,
They
not-
spin it in. I think I know what you're talking about. The guy invented a machine that spins your poop and takes all the unused protein out of it.
Maybe, yeah, it's something like I don't know.
Well, dude, I tell you what, if you're in a spaceship going somewhere and you
There
had
you go.
no other way to, you know what I mean,
True.
you had to use every bit of fuel for your body.
Yeah, I guess I would.
You
Well,
poop
If you're an astronaut, you're already drinking pee. So
recycled.
yeah, recycled pee.
Yeah, filter it. I mean, sterilize it, and you.
My
What
sister
if they
was
could
on,
compress it into anything?
Does it eventually? Yeah, eventually it would come to nothing. Your body, it would just be salt left. Like if you recycle pee, like eventually, like if that's all you had and you had a way to
Did you
recycle
watch
it.
Waterworld?
I'm just
Yeah,
saying if
you
that's
filter it.
that, it would eventually run out.
Waterworld was a.
You know, you're filtering a little bit out of it each time, like salt or whatever comes through your body. Eventually, there'll be your body consumed and used some of the water, and then it'll eventually be no water.
Yeah.
If you kept recycling your pee, like it'll eventually run to nothing. Am I making sense? Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
yeah. But between times, you would refuel and get more water from somewhere else.
Right. Hopefully,
It's just so you
on a
don't.
spaceship though, you couldn't.
It's just so you don't
Right?
waste it. Yeah, you
Right.
could. You could keep a store of water, but still recycle your
Or
urine.
what are you gonna catch an ice ball running through space?
An ice ball? No, you
Um,
just
that
have
would-
it stored with
Or are
you.
you gonna
That-
get more?
That'd probably be called a comet.
I'm saying, well, right, but I was
Most
just
comets
saying.
are like 80% water.
I would
You
just
can
say-
just you can keep compressed hydrogen and compressed oxygen and mix them together and make
Okay,
water.
but I was just saying if you were out of everything,
Well, if you're out of everything anywhere, you're probably dead.
but you had a way to recycle your pee,
Yeah. Eventually, yes,
it would
I
run
believe-
out.
Yeah,
That's
because
what
your
I was
body
getting
would
at.
use it. Yeah.
Right.
You're right.
That's where I was at.
You'll never pee out as much as you take in.
Yeah. I saw this guy on the Joe Rogan, or heard him on the Joe Rogan podcast, was trying to say that if you eat and drink a proper amount, the exact amount that your body needs, that you won't pee or poop.
No.
I know, right? This
No.
guy was ridiculous.
You never eat everything you take in. Like there's fiber. You eat some things that are specifically fiber, so it'll help push things out. 'cause
He
you
was
don't need
he was very argumentative with Joe, and they'd had disagreements, and he had said stuff about him before, but
Haven't you seen those videos on the internet about people who drink urine like every day?
it. Yeah.
Lyoto Machida does.
It's kind of disgusting.
It's
if you don't
kinda-
have to do it, you shouldn't
It's
do it.
very disgusting.
Have you tried it, Deke?
I have not tried it, but I just don't think I need
I've
to
never
try
tried it
to
either.
know
I've
better than
absolutely
to do
no
that.
idea what pee tastes like. But
Yeah.
Supposedly, like your first in the morning pee, you get up and drink it. I don't know. A lot of
man.
fighters do. There's like several fighters that do, and okay, I would say a ton of them, but several in the UFC that have admitted to doing it.
I just would like to see the scientific evidence that says that that's better. For you.
Supposedly, like there's some like nutrients going through
Okay,
you.
I heard that when you start
Yeah.
a sentence with supposedly, that
Oh,
don't make me drink
To me,
urine.
supposedly,
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I believe it, but this is like the scientific
I want to
studies.
see.
That's
There are
definitely-
some
that's what makes me wanna drink urine.
nutrients
When you're like,
coming through.
I heard.
I heard.
I don't know. You guys
Someone
heard
told me
too.
once.
Hey, you guys heard.
Yeah, I've heard of people doing that, but I just don't see the logic in it.
Yeah.
Unless you,
Whoa! Damn!
that was
Damn
loud,
this
man.
free stuff. That
Over
was
there.
gonna. That hey, I stopped it quick and.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
stopped it quick, but you
Hey.
was over there playing with. Dude,
Hey.
we're way over.
No, we started a little bit late. We're good.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. That was
Quit messing
going to be
around.
the psycho sound,
Yeah, I know. I could tell.
and that
It
would
was a
have
real
really
loud
hurt.
Shriek.
It's not going to happen
Yeah.
again. I completely shut it off. So we have to get off here for the night through the Blue Wall podcast.
Well, I got a lot of funny ideas that I wrote down tonight. I can't say it was particularly a great show because we didn't have any of the Tesla information that we promised people. I
Well-
guess I should have probably have at least read something on it anyway.
Nobody seemed interested anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on here. We're hearing this.
I hate
again.
that I talk like that.
Why that you talk really?
I got a nasal talk.
You
I talk
do.
through my nose. I hate it. I think it sounds annoying. Do you
I
guys,
thi-
are you
I
guys,
think
are,
I
are
do.
you guys just annoyed? Like,
Don't
whenever
I?
talk?
I feel like I do because my nose is jacked up. It's like I need that septum surgery.
Ooh, I wouldn't have any surgery, man. You should see what you can do.
I have a
Just-
deviated septum. My nose is just like so crushed. It needs to clear it,
Yeah,
straighten
but
up.
do you think someone could just break it and fix it?
No, it doesn't feel crooked like
Oh,
that.
that sounds awesome. Yeah.
It's
Well,
straight.
that's what they're gonna do if you go
No,
and
it's
operate. they'll
it's
just
straight
break it.
here. It's like on the underside, like this
That's
part.
your cartilage, man. You can't do
I
nothing about
really
your
don't
cartilage.
think that.
You know, I just found out. I think you can get like a cauliflower ear type. With
Procedure.
no, like that's what your nose is sensitive, like your ears,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like you get punched really
they're
hard.
both cartilage.
Yeah, it gets like a cauliflower
Yeah,
ear.
I could see.
And
that
I've had my
happening.
nose bashed before
had
and
a
like swelled
flash
shut
Of
almost.
you getting like a Michael Jackson surgery on your
Oh
nose.
man.
No. That they don't change
That was
your
a
nose
little-
with the septum
little
surgery.
too far.
Yeah.
Well, no, haven't you seen like celebrities on TV? They'll say that they
Yeah.
had a deviated septum, and that's what happened to their nose. Like Ashley Simpson, that's why her. Nose
It wasn't
isn't
from
crooked
birth. No,
anymore.
it was from cocaine.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. All right.
But they'll probably go in there and try to like break some of your.
They're gonna have to do something to straighten it out. But I feel like I benefit because I have a hard time. Like it's not super clear.
Are we still on air?
Yeah.
What's going on?
What do you mean? What's going on? We're on the Blue Wall podcast.
We said goodbye like 5 minutes
We
ago.
said goodbye. We're gonna goodbye the
Then
Blue
you,
Wall
you
podcast.
shrieked us.
All right, guys. Until next Sunday, we are out. Next Sunday, 8:30 on the Blue Wall podcast. We love everybody. And it's gonna go for a couple seconds, and we're out. Boom.